from News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station. You're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on tonight. Our top story, a Fairfield woman is facing multiple charges in relation to the July hot car death of her 17-month-old son. Will face a jury trial October 7th in Wayne County Circuit Court. A final pretrial hearing was held Thursday for 36-year-old Adrienne Hooper, who's charged with the death of her 1-year-old son and the severe injury of her 2-year-old son. Hooper is accused of leaving the boys in a hot car for hours at their home in Fairfield. Hooper faces formal charges of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of endangering the life of a child, and reckless conduct. She's been held in the Wayne County Jail since her arrest July 25th. Her 2-year-old son continues to recover from severe brain damage related to the incident. His 5 surviving siblings have been removed from their mother's custody and are now being raised by their grandmother in Mount Vernon. Carmi police say that incident reported last week that was a possible attempted abduction was actually a mistake. You'll recall that police were called last week to the report of an older man allegedly attempting to lure 2 female juveniles into his car at Dairy Queen in Carmi. Police now say that after identifying and speaking to the man, as well as other follow-up interviews and examining video footage from the area, they're confident it was all a mistake. The man told police he was instructed by a female to pick up her young child at Dairy Queen and bring her to Little Giant, where she was shopping. When he pulled into the Dairy Queen lot, he observed those 2 young females in the parking lot and believed one of them to be the child of the same age that he was supposed to pick up. The man said he did pull next to the children, hollered the name of the girl he was supposed to pick up, and told her to get in the car. He then yelled at them to get in the car, but once they took off running, he realized that neither of those girls was the girl he was supposed to pick up. He then left the lot, parked, and went inside Dairy Queen to get the girl he was actually supposed to pick up. He then drove that girl to the Little Giant and picked up the child's mom. Police were able to verify his version of events. Police Chief Jason Carter still praised the witnesses to the incident for their quick actions, as well as those in the community who provided video footage to help resolve the case. Carter says it's important to always pay attention to your surroundings and report any strange occurrences to law enforcement. Residents in the 1,300 blocks of Mulberry Street and College Drive in Mount Carmel will now have to put their trash out by the street and instead of having it picked up in the alley. WSJD reports that City Clerk Ryan Turner said Republic Services has notified the city that their trucks are no longer able to make it down the alley there. Turner also said Republic reported issues with residents placing yard waste in their blue toters. Any toter with yard waste will not be picked up, according to Republic from Turner. Meanwhile, the Grayville City Council met Monday. WRUL says longtime city employee and city clerk Jo Ellen Seal was given a ceremonial key to the city, highlighting her 37 years of service to the community. She's retiring at the end of this month. Police chief and newly appointed city administrator Robert Hatcher is taking over Seal's duties. In other matters, the council approved an ordinance establishing the Grayville Business District in hopes of attracting and assisting businesses in the city. The council accepted its annual audit showing no findings, and especially good news for the city's utilities, with a total net position of some $4.1 million in those utility funds. Commissioners were updated on work for the Albion Grayville Water Treatment Plant and proposed wastewater treatment plant grant. $22,000 in TIF funds were approved for no-arc investments for help with a new roof. The council also tabled sewer improvements at the KOA campground, with a special meeting on that matter expected soon. The council did approve the same tax levy as last year, which should afford the city some $266,000 based on estimates. The Carmi White County School Board met Monday night. WRUL says they approved the fiscal year 25 budget with receipts and expenditures nearly equal at some $20.4 million. The board approved the school maintenance project grant for up to $50,000 in matching funds, and school officials will meet soon to review possible projects. The district's sixth-day enrollment stood at 1,296 students. That's up 4 from last year at the same time. And in personnel matters, the retirement of Connie Elder as an individual aide and resignations of Chris Myers as assistant high school wrestling coach and Jade Brooks as an individual aide at Brownsville were approved. Melissa Cullison was reassigned to Lincoln Attendance Center as an assistant cook. The board hired Sofrana Benham as the noon supervisor at Lincoln, Tabitha Lemons as an assistant cook at Washington, Morgan Pringle for a special ed classroom aide at Brownsville, Keith Moore as bus driver and junior high noon supervisor, Jace Carter as 7th grade boys basketball coach, and Jeremy Jordan as a volunteer golf coach. The Fairfield High School board met Thursday night. WFIW says the board approved its '25 budget and voted to accept the resignation of Michelle Tucker as an individual aide. They approved hiring Jade Brooks as an individual aide, Macy Clark hired as a long-term substitute, and the appointment of Marty Keon as a volunteer wrestling coach. The Fairfield Grade School Board is considering hiring a universal screener for students in 4th through 8th grades. WFIW reports the screener can be used to identify students needing support with depression and anxiety. During the board's meeting last week, Superintendent Christina Gardner said parents would be able to opt out of the screener for their child. The district will also be discussing math curriculum and science curriculum options. And in personnel, the board accepted the resignation of Justin Hodges as transportation director and Georgiana Fletcher as full-time bus driver. The board hired Bryce Kovacic as an interim bus director and Miranda Cooper as a paraprofessional. The Edwards County School Board met last week. WFIW says the board rejected all bids received for a new bus barn as they came in higher than expected. The fiscal year 25 budget was approved. Lacey Arnold proposed a new biomedical science course for the high school, which was also approved. The board also approved donating 50% of the Volley for the Cure proceeds to the oncology department at Wabash General Hospital. The board approved Nicole Bailey as a teacher's aide and Michael Snidel as head high school baseball coach, Nathaniel Schmittler as his assistant, with Chris Shelton as the softball coach, with Haley Kennard as an assistant. The city of Fairfield will conduct citywide fall cleanup Saturday from 8 to noon at the Street and Bridge Department on East King Street. The service is for City of Fairfield residents only. Dumpsters will be available for general waste, tires, and metal and appliances. Items that will not be accepted are construction debris, yard waste, electronics, liquid paint, batteries, and items considered hazardous waste. Tires can be disposed of for an additional fee. You can call City Hall in Fairfield with any questions. More to come tonight, a change official in the Black Diamond Conference for football. We'll tell you about that, plus have scores in sports later on, and your forecast is next. Stay with us.
At the First National Bank, we're proud to be a part of this community, serving you with dedication and a smile.
Our team is here to support you, offering financial solutions to meet your needs.
Whether saving for your future, financing your dreams, or managing your everyday banking, we're here to help.
Thank you for choosing the First National Bank.
And as proud supporters of our local teams,
We wish you the best of luck this season.
The First National Bank, your local bank, supporting our local athletes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Your new vehicle is at Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel. Get a new 2024 Dodge Hornet for only $25,999 and the 2024 Ram HD, now up to $11,000 off MSRP at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford Super Duty with 3.9% APR and Ford Broncos now up to $6,000 off MSRP. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather here tonight. This is a radar capture from earlier in the day today, closer to the noon hour. That's when we saw kind of the rain winding down generally across our area. We're going to get a respite from the rain before we get some more shower and thunderstorm activity in with a tropical system later in the week. Checking numbers today, it was up to 76 degrees today for the high. Said 66 was our low this morning, below normal for this time of year on the high side. Here at our Wabash Valley College studios, we picked up over an inch of rain since midnight, 1.7 inches to be exact. And here's what the rainfall totals look like over the last 7 days. right there, the heart of Mount Carmel, in kind of the biggest amount of rain we've seen in the region. That over that last 7-day period puts us in that 3 to 4 inch range. We clocked in, I believe, in that 7-day stretch at about 3.8 inches here at our Wabash Valley College studios. Heavier amounts to the west, but still a good dousing of rain for all of us here in southern Illinois. More to come, but this will be very isolated through 7 o'clock Thursday night. In fact, it'll probably be on Thursday when the rain picks back up again. Through 7 o'clock Thursday night from now, forecasters forecasting for 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of rain, pretty much region-wide. Let's put things in motion. Here's the view late tonight. Again, widely scattered activity with lots of cloud cover. Could see some morning fog too, but things won't really get moving here again until sometime later as we see the front kind of combine with a tropical system that'll be moving into the Florida coastline on Thursday, and as that tropical system begins to evolve, that's the rain that's going to push its way into our area. It looks like later on Thursday into Friday, more scattered showers for us Thursday, more steady rain coming on Friday. For tonight, still some widely scattered showers can't be ruled out. Otherwise cloudy, could see some patchy fog. Overnight lows around 60 into the upper 50s. Generally speaking. Then for your Wednesday, again, I don't think we're going to see rain like what's portrayed on this map here, but generally speaking, we're going to call for cloudy skies, an isolated shower, highs in the mid-70s. Wednesday night, again, I think this is a little overdone on the rain side of things, but cloudy skies, isolated showers, upper 50s to low 60s. Thursday, better chance of rain returning, showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms. Highs will be in the low 70s on Thursday. So for tonight, spelling it all out for you, clouds, some patchy fog. We'll call for an overnight low of 59 degrees. Our extended forecast will keep it cloudy but generally dry on Wednesday, 77, and then daily chances of rain Thursday through Monday. Looks like the best chance for isolated storms will be on Thursday. Heavier amounts of rain look like to be coming Friday into Saturday with that tropical disturbance moving through, and then isolated shower chances Sunday and Monday before we dry out next Tuesday. Highs will stay in the 70s. That's your forecast. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Wabash General Hospital, hosting the annual Health and Wellness Extravaganza, September 27th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the hospital parking lot at 13th and College Drive in Mount Carmel. The event offers health and wellness opportunities from community businesses and the hospital itself. There will be free giveaways, door prizes, and pork burgers for the first 300 attendees from Wabash County Farm Bureau. Learn more about creating and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. More information on the Wabash General Hospital Facebook page.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Welcome back. Time now to talk sports here tonight. Changes to the Black Diamond Conference. Expanding is the league, at least for football. During Monday night's Red Hill School Board meeting, the board accepted the conference invite for Red Hill to join the BDC for only football beginning with the 2025 season. The move keeps the conference as a closed league, meaning no team will have to schedule a non-conference game. The Salukis replaced Vienna Goreville in football after they were unable to field a football team the past 2 years, requiring other member schools to either accept a forfeit win or find another opponent last minute. Other BDC schools include Carmi, Edwards County, Fairfield, Flora, Hamilton County, CZR, El Dorado, Johnston City, and Cesar-Valier. In a game that resumed last night from the storms on Friday, Hamilton County ends up beating Edwards County 27-0. Girls volleyball yesterday, Gibson Southern beats Mount Vernon in straight sets. Carmi beats Christopher, Grayville beats Red Hill, Lawrenceville beats Union Duck, beats Mount Vernon. Boys soccer yesterday, Harrisburg over Olney 4-1, and Wabash Valley in women's volleyball yesterday beat Southeastern 3-1. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.